Aitor, after Tuesday night's game, has everybody come through it fine? How are you shaping up for this weekend?
I think it's another game really difficult, really tough, because again, it's Charlton is a team which is fighting for their lives to stay next season in Championship, and again, we felt last Tuesday playing against a team as Boro, and when you are playing that position, they play in the best, in the highest intensity, and we know again that if we don't go with the same intensity, and if we don't score the goals that we have to score, we're going to have problems again.
When we spoke following that result, you'd said that all along you felt that would be the most difficult game in this run. Does Charlton take on a new phase, a new look to it, given the result on Tuesday night?
I think, I hope we've learned from the game again, because I thought that we had learned from the game against Blackburn 10 days ago, but again, we've made not the same mistakes, but also almost the same mistakes, and for that reason we have to keep going, we have to learn, we have to know how good we are when we play in our intensity. It's true that I think the football is being no fair with us, because I think we deserved to score 2, 3, 4 goals in the first half. We deserved to score more than once against Leeds. We deserved to score more than one against the MK Dons 1 month ago. So we will have now 7 points more, but we didn't score. So for that reason, we have to keep going. We have to play in the way that we have to play, and we have to play in the intensity that we have to play.
Is it frustrating that you feel you didn't learn from the mistakes of the Blackpool game, or is it more disappointing that you say you create all these opportunities to score and you haven't been able to get the goals?
I think it's a mix. It's a mix because, again, we know how difficult team we are when we score the first goal to beat us, and for a reason when we have the players who we have, and we are missing chances one game, another game, it's going to be time. But again, we have to learn, and sometimes it's frustrating because I have an amazing players and we are not scoring goals, but all the time it's disappointed because I think we have to learn from the mistakes. So it's a mix.
In your mind, is that just the pressure of the situation as you close on the end of the season, or is it just part and parcel of a football season?
I said always again about the pressure, and I said in February, the first press conference in February, that the pressure is on me, and I don't have any problem to admit that the pressure is on me, because I have a really good squad. But again, to be in this position and to speak about pressure, I can't understand. I've been here for 2 years, but again, pressure is for Rotherham last Tuesday, for Charlton next Sunday, because to be in our position and to be fighting to get promotion, I don't think it's a pressure.
I noticed that Neil Warnock's given an interview in the last 24 hours saying he thinks Burnley and Hull will be the 2 automatically promoted teams. Does that serve as fuel, ammunition for your side?
No, if he said that, it's because he thinks that the Hull and Burnley are better than us, and we have to respect in the same way that I respect the teams when we played against them, and they say that we are the best team in the division. So everybody can have their own thoughts. So for that reason, I have to respect him.
How do you approach this game at Charlton then? Because it is a game that many people outside the club will expect Middlesbrough to go and win.
I am the first who is expecting to win this game. Because we need it. Because again, another defeat can be no definitely, but can be important, because Hull is not Burnley is not making mistakes. Hull played last season Premier League. Brighton is there. Derby for sure is going to be until the end. So for that reason, we have to win the game and to think about ourselves.
Finally, then, in games like this, how important is it to get that first goal and get it early?
Always, and I told you 1 minute before that always when we score first, it's really difficult to beat us, and for that reason, Sunday game is another reason, another big reason to try to score as soon as we can. But the games here in this league more than always have more than 95 minutes, so we have 95 minutes to score.
You mentioned not taking chances in recent games. What do you put the difficulties down in recent games to? Is it just that, not converting your chances? Well, what do you see it being in the last few weeks?
I think it's just it's a mix that sometimes is that we are not scoring the chance that we are having, and sometimes is that our intensity and our way of playing is not the best, and our performances are not in the way that we would like to play. But again, if you don't play in your best way, but at least you score your chances and you win the games, is the main thing to win the games.
What do you do? I know you said after the Rotherham game, you mentioned about the intensity. What do you do as a manager there when you would expect, obviously, your team to have that intensity when you go in? I'm sure you told that before. What do you do when you come off and you haven't seen that?
It's disappointed. I was disappointed because again, I couldn't understand a team which was fighting every single ball because their life were in every single ball, and when you are playing to get promotion, that I think is a good aim for everybody, and you don't go, especially the second half, in the same intensity as them. It was disappointing for me, but once again, I hope that we've learned for the following game against Charlton, because I think it's going to be more or less the same.
You've talked a few times about the quality in your squad. Do you feel they're feeling the nerves in the run-in? Do you think that's partly responsible? There's a lot more pressure, a lot more expectation on you now. Do you think nerves are a factor?
I don't think so, because again, I was the first one who said that the pressure is on me. So because I want to take all the pressure off from them, because it's true, the pressure is on me. They have the players who I wanted to have. For the reason they have to do their best, and when they are doing their best, we are the best team.
Do you feel under pressure? You said the pressure's on you. Do you feel under pressure?
I love the pressure, especially when I am fighting for getting promotion. I said always here that the pressure was much difficult for me when I arrived here, and 5 games later we were 2 points out of the relegation position, and that moment was a pressure for me because I didn't have experience. Now I have just 2 years experience, but at that moment I didn't have experience, and that moment was pressure for me, but now it's not a pressure.
Aitor, do you think consistency is the key now? The teams that are the most consistent, do you think they'll be the ones promoted at the end of the season?
Yes, but sometimes because we were really consistent 2 months ago, now we are losing games and we are in this position. So it's 10 months, 11 months the league, so we have to try to win as much games as possible. Because again, in this league, you're going to have a moment that you're going to win, you're going to lose. I don't remember how long ago we were top team clear for the second and to the third and to the fourth, and now we are second, and the third and the fourth and the fifth are close to us. So for the reason is just to focus ourselves.
The results of late, have they been a little bit frustrating in that sense then? Have the results been a little bit frustrating? Because you win one game and then all of a sudden you go to Rotherham and then lose?
Yes, but more than the score is the way that we've lost the games. Because again, the last 4 games that we've lost, we lost not because we didn't lose against Enki Dons and against Leeds, but I said after those games, and today that I think we had more than one chance to win those games, and the way that we lost against Charlton last Saturday is the main thing, because in the way that we lost against Blackburn, I couldn't say anything because they were better than us.